not much has been happening at the water holes in terms of lots of animals coming to drink at the big dams like Malawan Dam and Big Dam. But when there's water like this around, you don't have to. And there are so many little pans that have filled up, and yeah, we see them all along as we're driving. Pans, and animals will come to drink from these. Don't need to go to a big water hole where he might be a crocodile or something. But how do these pans form, and what is the difference between a pan and a dam? Well, a pan is essentially, it gets formed naturally after an animal like a warthog has wallowed in a small depression. It wallows and rolls in the mud, and the mud sticks to its body, and it goes and rubs it off against a tree. And then a couple more warthogs come. And each time more and more of that mud gets caked on the body of an animal like a warthog. And then maybe a buffalo bull. Maybe a small group of buffalo. So over time, each of these little mud wallows gets bigger and bigger and deeper. And with the wallowing, they're also compacting the base, the substrate. So it becomes more impervious to water. Usually these will be in areas of high clay content anyway, and with the compaction, mud removal, further compaction, these things get bigger and bigger. So I would say in, I don't know, maybe 2-3 years' time, this one and that one will have become one, and maybe even with this one as well. So that's how a pan evolves, from a mud wallow. And a dam, of course, is man-made. You have a wall that has been placed there, and it has usually some sort of an inlet, a river or a stream. But pans don't have that. And they're wonderful in the summer. And towards the end of summer, as they're drying up, they become more and more valuable as a mud wallow, rather than just a drinking spot. Hyenas too. Yes, hyenas actually love getting in these, and sometimes they could, I like to use an analogy where a water hole like this or a pan like this could be the hyena's equivalent of a fridge. They put a carcass or part of a carcass under the water, and it's out of sight from vultures. So it's a storage place for them to put a carcass, and if it gets a little bit softer and rots a little bit more, that's not a problem for hyenas. Not at all. But yeah, these are normally in areas of fairly high clay content. Here we do have a bit of a sandy top, but it's clay underneath there. Okay, Cedric's not going to be staying